Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 in the house. Yeah, what
Episode
it do,
2.
baby?
What's up, y'all? We are back. Episode 2. This is the trade deadline episode. We had a lot of trades go down. So hey, I can't wait to talk. I'm about to be a cocky Bulls fan up in here, but that's okay. Some teams are doing better than others. I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right, but let's get right into it. What trade you guys want to talk about first?
I want to talk about Rajon Rondo going to the Clippers, and for me, I was shocked that actually went down because then Lou Williams say that if he gets traded to one more team, he's going straight to retirement. So I was like, y'all better not mess this up. And guess what? They traded for Rondo anyways, and they gave up Lou Will. But Lou Will also said that he considered retiring, but he also said that he has a lot more in the tank. So I do give him props because like he is a great scorer off the bench. So I mean, like Atlanta can definitely use that though. He's a major upgrade over Rajon Rondo because like Rondo is a great playmaker, but he's not that scorer that Lou Williams is though. But
y'all remember the old Lou Will on that Hawks team with Jeff Teague, Devare Carroll, Perro-Antich, who else was on his squad? Kyle Korver. That team went insane, bro.
I forgot Lou Will played for the Hawks back then. But I mean, like,
hey, if he can tap that in, that it's game over for the Hawks, right? They're gonna go crazy, but
it's a win-win. And plus,
it is.
And plus, the Clippers also get that elite playmaker too, because like Kawhi and Paul George can't bring the ball up all the time, so they need and they also need that point guard that's going to get them into their sets faster and everything.
That weaves out my boy Patrick Beverly. Dre, I'm looking right at you, Dre. Talking shit about my boy.
They should have traded him. They should have traded him, but.
I think Ron was going to come off the bench first, but I mean, I mean, like either or, he's going to help out anyway. So I'm like, it's a win-win trade. So it's a win-win.
Talking shit about my boy.
He should start over Patrick Beverly.
Wow, hey, bro, me and Dre are just gonna have a podcast episode where we're all just gonna debate about stuff we talk about in the group chat. Blake Griffin, Patrick Beverly, and I'm a proof to Dre. I don't care that Blake had 17 last night. Washed up. All right. The man could have 40. Washed up.
Hey, did you see him dunk? You see him dunk last night? You see him dunk last night? I told you.
Even he said that I still got a lot left in the tank. I'm like, so this dude's been fooling the whole Pistons organization for the last 2 years. He pretty much fooled them.
I kept trying to tell you guys he's trying to get out of Detroit. I told you that.
He definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, but back to this trade though. So like I think that this is a great trade though, because Rondo played for the Lakers also, so he can so he can tell Kawhi and Paul George some secrets about like what offense.
Rondo, the thing with Rajon Rondo is that playoff Rondo is the big thing, right? Playoff Rondo is playoff Rondo. The man is just that good, but I love the way the Clippers got him. They just had to give up Lou Will, but. It's sad for Lou Will, but for Clippers, this is a big push because you finally got that playmaking guard you need alongside Kawhi and Paul George. You're basically making the team a little bit better. Defensively, they're already good. You got Patrick Beverly, Reggie Jackson, Kawhi, PG. So they're stacked defensively. Rondo, if he needs to clamp up, he'll try and clamp up when he needs to. But other than that,
they could have also had Lonzo Ball too.
Yeah,
I would have liked Lonzo Ball too.
I was going to touch on that because
I would have liked Lonzo Ball too, but I mean, like they're both great playmakers.
That's what I really thought. I really thought they were really going to get Lonzo because he can make and play and guard up too.
Plus, he can shoot too. Plus, Lonzo is shooting career high from 3 this year. So yeah,
I wanted to see that Lonzo Ball deal go down as much as I wanted to see Lonzo in a Bulls jersey. I kind of wanted to also see him in a Clipper jersey.
I think that Lonzo wouldn't fit with the Bulls though, because you got Kobe White. Who else you got?
Satoransky.
Satoransky. So I mean, like they're not going to play a 3-guard lineup with Kobe White, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine because offense which is penetrating.
We could throw in Sato into a potential trade, but
I don't care.
Billy Donovan got a vision, bro. Like, he knows what he's doing.
But the Clippers would have been the best fit for Lonzo Ball.
Now with the Clippers, right? I heard even the Knicks were trying to make a push for Lonzo Ball, right?
They don't need no more guards. No.
Yeah,
why?
That's what I want to understand. That's the question I have. Why?
Because you can't trade Elfrid Payton because he has a no trade clause. So plus Derrick Rose is there, plus Manuel Quickley's there, plus Frank is there.
Bro,
why do you need Lonzo Ball for it?
They should just give him Elfrid Payton the freaking all-star spot or some shit, because if you gave him a no trade clause, his contract is not that big. Oh, I don't understand.
I'm saying that, like, who has the right to get Elfrid Payton a no trade clause? Like, he's a good player, but he's not worthy of a no trade clause on his contract.
I mean, if you think about it though, they in potential Lonzo Ball deal, they could have given up Austin Rivers. They also said that Kevin Knox was gonna be in there, and we all know Kevin Knox. But
we don't need Lonzo Ball. They don't need Lonzo.
I don't like talking about Kevin Knox because I'm gonna talk trash, quote unquote, according to Dree. But yeah, Kevin Knox is Kevin Knox. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but next trade is the Blazers getting Norman Powell. I was very shocked though that they traded Gary Trent because Trent is having a career high right now. Plus he was great during the bubble last year. So I was like, why? Like, why'd you give?
I didn't like that trade.
It was kind of an awkward trade, but Norman Powell is having a career high also. He's averaging 20, he's shooting 44% from 3. I'm sitting there like that's good and all, but like I also like Gary Trent also with the Blazers too. Like that was kind of an awkward trade, but it may work out. Like Powell's averaging 20 points, Trent's averaging 15 career high, but I mean like
with Gary Trent though, I know they said that they weren't gonna like attempt to bring him back next year because his contract, he was gonna ask for a lot of money. So them shipping him out, I think it was just like a financial thing to the point where they got him out of Portland, they put him in Toronto, and he's gonna be set up for a different path in Toronto. They might be expecting a little bit more from him now, especially with the loss of Norman Powell. But honestly, the Raptors, in my opinion, they need to pick it up. All right, like I thought Kyle Lowry was gonna get shipped out.
Yeah, I thought Kyle Lowry. See, I was shocked that Kyle Lowry stayed. I was not shipped out. I'm sitting here like, I thought Philly any minute now. Woj what to say? Kyle Lowry goes to Philly, but nothing happened. I'm like, wow.
with the guy like Gary Trent, I'm thinking they might just run him off the bench. So unless they feel like starting him over OG, but OG's got that fat contract, so
yeah,
I think they're gonna stick with OG on OB, have Gary Trent come off the bench, and I just want to see Gary Trent off with that bench unit, like him playing with the guy. Oh,
he'll probably start
Terrence
too.
Davis, but yeah, he could start too. But I want to see him in the fourth quarter running with Lowry, with Van Fleet. I want to see how they play together, how him and Pascal work out as the wings. So it's all just, it's a rocky road for the Raptors right now. That's all I'm gonna say, because I thought they should have went for Andre Drummond because they need a center. Aaron Baines and Yuta Watanabe aren't gonna do anything for you. The man just got posted by Anthony Edwards a few weeks ago. But
I did really thought the only
highlight. That's the only highlight the Timberwolves have.
Yeah, that was an unexpected trade. I didn't think Portland was gonna trade Gary Trent because he has been playing very good this season. But Norman Powell, he can get you a bucket.
Yeah.
Too. He's averaging 20 this year, so he got some good. He has some great games where he can get high.
With Norman Powell and with Kyle Lowry being in trade rooms, right? We thought we were gonna get a Lowry trade. for me, that means that there's no loyalty in the league if you're going to trade Kyle Lowry, because Kyle Lowry is supposed to be a Raptor for life. He's supposed to be loyal to the soil, but if you're trying to just ship him out like that, that's kind of sad. All right, at least to let him walk in free agency, or just give him a smaller deal, bring him back until he retires. There's no loyalty in the league. One day your team's gonna say they want you, they want to build around you. You're gonna get set up. You're gonna buy a house there in that city, and the next day you're gone. All right, it's sad, and it happens.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah,
but
just gotta
See, I thought that once Lowry got traded, see, I thought that Van Leet was going to be like their I would say like a franchise player next to Siakam, but I was like wow, I was shocked that deal did not go down. See, I thought Lowry was going to be in a Miami.
They are doing a lot more with Freddie though. Freddie's taking more shot attempts this season, and him and Lowry in the backcourt, it works out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work out. If they both have off games, Pascal Siakam is going to try and take over. But the Raptors, they're in a tough spot right now, right? With Aaron Baines being your starter, they're
not the same team. They are not the same
better.
Team.
They aren't.
I thought they was going to trade like the older players and just go into rebuild mode and just rebuild around the young guys. So
let's
see what happens.
I mean,
the Raptors made a big mistake. They made a big mistake.
For me, with the Raptors, the thing is don't trade, right? You have this solid core build around it, but then you got guys like Stanley Johnson on the team. You got a guy like Yuta one time, but you waived Alex Len. So if you're trying to pick up a center, and now I'm not saying that they should get Boogie, but Boogie's your best center on the market right now. At least go for him. Boogie can get you a solid bucket. He can get you a solid board if you need it. Don't just stay with Aaron Baines, because Aaron Baines is going to be there for a short amount of time. If you're just cycling through centers every year, you're not going to find the right one to stick with that team, especially if you're trying to make a playoff push.
Right. Yeah. But the Raptors, they really messed up when I trained Kyle Lowry. I was saying because the Raptors are clearly going into
didn't Norman Powell before the trade, a few games before the trade, didn't Norman Powell have a 43-point game?
Yeah, something like that.
He did very well, and to see him just get shipped out like that after he did that, and he put in heart and soul that in that game, man probably left it all out there on the court that day, and you guys are just letting him walk.
But next trade that I want to talk about is Victor freaking Oladipo goes to Miami. Bro, let me tell y'all something. Miami finessed the heck out of Houston. Houston did not
Pat
even
Riley,
get Robinson,
Pat Riley,
Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn. Houston really got finessed.
They got to keep Kendrick Nunn. I really thought they were gonna ask for Duncan Robinson or Kendrick Nunn. I thought they would have had to ship at least one of them out, but they got to keep Kendrick Nunn. Shout out K Nunn. I met you at the All-Star game. You a cool ass dude. But it's honestly just crazy.
Miami,
you gave up Kelly Olynyk, so does that mean you're going with
in a 2022 pick swap? Yeah.
And Avery Bradley, for them, he was solid on the defense with Jimmy Butler, because Avery Bradley's on and off ball defense. Right. Jimmy Butler's all around defense. It's just the defense goes crazy. But you add Victor Oladipo to that lineup. Now, I don't know, who are you starting Oladipo or not? But
I think they are. Yeah, I think
either way, the defense,
they're gonna start him.
They're gonna clamp. You got Oladipo clamping up the best shooting guards in the league. You're gonna have Jimmy playing exciting defense. You're gonna have Bam Adebayo playing great defense. So this team is one to watch, bro. I love Miami. I really love Miami right now.
Because Miami, because Vic is going to be playing point. It's going to be Vic, Duncan Robinson. Well, hold on. Unless you can put Jimmy at the 4, Jimmy can play any position. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
No, it's going to be Georgie, because Georgie going to be the point.
Didn't they run Hero at the point for a little while too? You could run Hero at the point and then have VO play the 2, Jimmy at the 3, and then if you feel like running Precious at the 4 in the front court with Bam, now that might be a short lineup, but you can still run them. That it's gonna help.
And I like I like this trade because actually this trade was in the talks like before the season even started about Vic going to Miami.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like this trade. They don't have Dragic at the 1, maybe Vic at the 2, Jimmy at the 3. Maybe
Precious at the 4 if they start.
At the 4, then Bam at the 5. Then they bench is gonna be pretty good because they gonna have Duncan Robinson
and Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn off the bench.
Then Kendrick Nunn, then Iguodala and Jay Crowder who can guard. So
Jay Crowder,
I like this.
Doesn't play for
Jay Crowder is not there anymore.
He played for the Suns now, don't he? He played for the Suns now, doing it. Okay, so
Jay Crowder.
He said he don't.
He played for the Suns.
Yeah,
he played for the Suns.
Yeah.
He should have stayed. He should have stayed.
Honestly.
But and the Heat also acquired Nemanja Bjelica, so
I forgot too.
Bjelica is going to be a big piece for them, especially him being that big off the bench. Whether it's him or Precious, whoever you start in that front court with Bam, they're going to be great defensively. Right. Off the bench, they have plenty of shooting. Let's say you have Hero off the bench, Duncan Robinson. You got shooting in both those guys right there. You got Kendrick Nunn who can finish the ball well, who can shoot everything. Nemanja Bjelica can even shoot. So Iggy can shoot and Iggy can play defense. So I'm excited to watch Miami basketball. I'm definitely going to be tuning into more games. I wasn't really watching them.
And they're trying to and I hear they're trying to get LaMarcus Aldridge too.
Oh,
Miami, they trying to get everybody now. Come on.
They like Brooklyn now. They trying to get
Andre Drummond. Now I'm gonna make a bold prediction right here. If Miami takes Andre Drummond, do you move Bam to the 4 and have Drummond play the 5?
Well, here's the thing. Bam is,
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Like
I don't know about that. I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't know.
No, it really won't. I'm just saying. In 2K, it's gonna work, but otherwise, hell no.
Yeah, but Bam is so he's so versatile. Like but I mean, it's I don't.
I mean, Bam's amazing. Bam can guard 1 through 5. He can play well he can play well in the low post. Hell, high post he can play pretty well too, and he's shooting a decent amount from 3. So,
the Heat don't need Andre Drummond. But the Heat don't need Andre Drummond. No.
But if they got him, then they do something. But
they have to eat up.
Honestly, if you get LaMarcus Aldridge at the 5, he'd be perfect off the bench.
Aldridge would be a better fit than Andre Drummond though, because
for sure.
Because Aldridge can shoot that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like mid-range 2K.
Hey, Aldridge, bang, bang, bang. Right, that fadeaway is just
pick and roll. All right, pick and roll, pick and pop. You can isolate him on the low post.
Hey, man gets the leg up, it's game over. All right, boom, boom, pop. It's over. It's over.
But next trade that I want to talk about is Aaron Gordon goes to Denver Nuggets though.
Okay, first, I want to start this off. Orlando, you fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. Orlando fucked up badly. You traded Aaron Gordon. You traded Evan Fournier. You traded.
Wait.
They're trying to go in. They're trying to go in the rebuild mode. I think.
They're trying to build around Markelle and John Isaac, but
Aaron Gordon also
Cole Anthony.
Right.
Yeah, they got draft picks back in return. I'd expect a player or two, but. We'll talk about the Vucevic deal later, but everything else is just, I wanted to see Aaron Gordon.
But Aaron Gordon also wanted out too.
Somewhere else.
He
did.
Yeah. He also
wanted
out too. So, I mean, like, his fit with Jokic, like, it's gonna be Lob City. It's gonna be Lob City. It's gonna be Lob City.
I want to see this.
Plus,
Jokic is gonna be exposing them playmaking skills. He's gonna be throwing those lobs as a center. Oh, Jokic, come on.
But Gordon can also shoot too.
Hey, he can get a bucket, and he can get a bucket too.
Plus, he can dunk like crazy too. So
now, I think we figured it out by this time that Paul Millsap is not their long-term option at the 4.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So that's why they went for Aaron Gordon.
Paul Millsap easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
The team definitely did get a little bit younger with Aaron Gordon. He helps them out a lot on both ends of the floor. Aaron Gordon, that was a great pickup for Denver. All right, I love what I saw when I saw it. I was like, Aaron Gordon's gonna help them out a lot, especially him and Jokic in the front court. They're gonna be finishing off games together. Murray's gonna eat on the offensive end with playmaking. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah,
but I didn't like. But what
I want to see that.
But what I didn't like about the trade, they traded my boy Gary Harris.
Though.
But I think I'm glad they traded him because I feel like Denver wasn't using him right, because I think he was starting like early his career, like a few years he was starting and they put him on the bench. So I like him in Orlando. I think he's gonna get a better chance.
Plus Paul Millsap is getting older too. Paul Millsap is like 36, so like
that first year didn't Gary Harris average double-digit points that first year when they started him?
I think so.
He did average double-digit points, but then they sat him on the bench and it was just done and over with for him. But I like Gary Harris. I was high on him coming out of the draft. Obviously, Chicago traded him to Denver. They traded him.
I was shocked that they traded him too. I wanted Gary Harris in Chicago.
Hey, I wanted Gary Harris. Shout out MSU, bro. Gary Harris is Spartan dog. All right. Shout out Michigan State. But
this trade does help out Denver a lot though, especially like in the front court too. Because Paul Millsap is getting older and older and older. He's not that same player when he was with the Hawks. So this is a major upgrade.
It is. It's a really big upgrade. How did you guys feel? Speaking of Denver, but how did you guys feel about when you found out that Bol was being thrown into Alonzo Ball trade package?
You just don't do that. They were trying to straight up trade Bol for Alonzo Ball. Come on now.
I mean, New Orleans said they wanted a young player, so there's your young player in Bol. They could have thrown in a guy like Michael Green.
But did you really think Stan Van Gundy wasn't going to use Bol? No.
And besides, Denver's not really playing Bol.
Like the Celtics are not playing Taco Fall. So.
Hey, Taco played last night though. Taco got some good ass minutes last night. I was excited to put on that game and see Taco Fall.
But he got dunked on by Giannis.
But it's just like Bol. He's not playing that much. So
they need to play him though. They do need to play him a lot.
I mean, he's obviously going to be significantly slower going down the court. Same thing with Taco, right? Both guys are tall as hell, so they're going to be slow.
But defense shouldn't be a problem with Taco Fall. Defense
exactly. And when you have a guy like Taco, you want to use him to his strengths, right? You want to.
He's not that fast. So he's slow.
Yeah, you want to get him in the paint. You want him to body everybody. You want him to just get an easy dunk and one or something. But sometimes it's hard when you're the last guy down the court. You're trying to chase the other big who's significantly faster than you, and you can't get there in time. They're already scoring in transition. So he's gonna get to half court and he's gonna be tired out, and they're gonna be coming back off the basket. So
But next trade that we all gotta talk about is Evan Fournier going to Boston though. But Boston got him for cheap though. They only gave up like 2 second-round picks, and Fournier is having a career high 20 points a game.
Yep.
3 rebounds, 4 assists.
It helps him out.
Yeah, he gonna help Boston out.
Oh yeah, off the bench too. Off the bench,
he gonna help him out a lot.
Or starter too. Like off the bench will be a great option too. So you can have Jason Tatum.
He's definitely gonna help him
Fournier.
a lot.
Fournier, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 39% from 3, and 45% field goal percentage. Off the bench, those numbers would definitely work, man.
He gonna get bucket. He gonna get the buckets off the bench too, because he can get a bucket.
He can. Now, with him, like, let's say Jaylen Brown's having an off night, you can sub in Fournier. Boom. I want to see how he's going to work out with the guy like Kemba Walker. I also want to see how he's going to work out with the Jason Tatum. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
The Celtics, this isn't what I was expecting with the Celtics. I thought they were going to trade for a big.
Right.
But they got a big at the end of the day. But
then they get Daniel Deese get traded.
Daniel Tice got
traded.
He got traded.
Welcome to Chicago, Daniel Tice. But
he'll be a great backup.
We'll talk about that in the Vucevic deal. We'll talk about that later.
That's the last thing I want to talk about. Let's see. Next trade, JJ Reddick goes to Dallas though. I was I was shocked because I thought that JJ Reddick was going to go to Brooklyn, like a championship team. Like Dallas is not. Dallas is
I
not
want
really a
I wanted
contender.
to personally see JJ Reddick in Philly. Now we've talked about this in my IG live before. Could y'all imagine that off the ball screen with him and Joel Embiid?
Yeah,
that would just be absolutely.
And that's Philly, and that's Philly's fault for trading him. Because he was a great piece to that team.
Yeah, but Reddick is also struggling too. 36% from three. That's struggling, and in his terms,
he's gonna get his groove up. He's gonna get his groove on. He's looking to find himself. I think he's just been through it all. He's been through a lot so far, and he's
for this
gonna
trade
get back up.
Yeah, for this trade, I was it was kind of a head scratcher too. I was like, huh? Like JJ, like, huh? But I mean, like, he does.
He did want to get out, so
right.
He did,
but he got traded to Dallas, so yeah,
to a better team. So
yeah, But next trade that I want to talk about is the Sixers getting George Hill, great veteran point guard though, off the bench though.
He's gonna
offense.
I mean, he is gonna benefit him. He does have championship experience, but another thing is who's their backup point right now?
I think it's Shake Milton right now.
Yeah. So where does that leave Shake Milton? Right? Do you slide Milton to the 2 and move Matisse to the 3? Because I mean, I just want everybody to eat. That team is full of young stars. I definitely enjoy watching them. Philly, the one thing I see is the defensive effort from Matisse Thybulle. Like I cannot pass up watching Matisse Thybulle. I genuinely love the 76ers, right? I love their basketball. And them adding George Hill, he's gonna bring in that veteran presence for the young guys.
Right.
He's gonna show them how to play well. And he's gonna benefit from backing up Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons is gonna benefit from him backing him up. So
and you know what's crazy that the Thunder have. You know what's funny is that the Thunder had 34 picks for the next 7 years, bro. They just getting picks, bro. They picks. They have 34 picks for the next 7 years, bro. Until 2027, they have 34 freaking picks, bro. So in every single draft for the next 7 years, you're gonna see Oklahoma City down the boards, man. Like, bro, like that's impressive.
OKC looking to make a push. Sam
Presti's doing a good job, man.
You can't finesse a finesser. You really can't finesse a finesser.
No. Yeah. What else?
Come on, get to the trade we're all waiting
let's
for.
Let's talk about Nikola Vucevic to the Chicago Bulls.
I want to start this off. First things first, Vucevic, if you're watching this, welcome to Chicago. I've never been happier as a Bulls fan. I haven't been this happy since we had D-Rose. All right, but hey, I'm a happy Bulls fan.
I was at work.
Caught me by surprise.
I was at work when that happened. Like that was the first trade that actually went down, so I had to go towards the freezer, and I was like, "Bro, like they got." Bro.
Hey, it's a big deal for us because we had a guy like Wendell Carter who can't defend the pick and roll, and I said if I have to watch Wendell Carter Jr. defend that pick and roll one more time and he doesn't do it properly, I'm gonna rip my hair out. Right. Thank you, Nikola Vucevic, for coming.
And thing is that like. They also got Aminu too, Farouk Aminu, the chief.
Yeah,
they call him. Yeah, but Vooch, like career year, 24 and a half points a game, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, bro, here's my question: Is
him
Vooch
and Zach LaVine
pick and pop,
tear it up?
Pick and pop, pick and roll.
It's gonna be good duo. It's gonna be a good duo.
Pick and pop and pick and roll. Imagine got live marketing too.
Hey, when Zach has a bad night, you're going to be able to count on Vooch. If they both have a bad night, then marketing might be off. All right. So
great defensive. Like
Amanu might pick up.
He's also shooting 41% from 3. So you got to guard him on the perimeter. And live marketing too, who's shooting 39% from 3. So you got to guard both.
I thought one of our main priorities was defense. So when we got Vucevic, I was like, the offense is going to change drastically. The defense is going to change drastically too. But he's going to help out our team so much to the point where I mean, him and Zach are going to form a dynamic duo in this league. And I want to see where this leaves off a guy like Thaddeus Young. Do you run him back as the backup 4? Or do you...
Backup 4.
Backup 4.
Backup
and
4.
Then, hey, I'll be satisfied as long as I get to see Vucevic. I'm going to watch him tonight, depending on how he does. I'm going to place my jersey order soon. Welcome to Chicago.
See him going to the Bulls was kind of a shocker too, because
they kept it quiet.
Boston. I expected Boston would have been if they got Vooch and Boston, bro. I tell you.
I mean, who tweeted? I think it was Shams that tweeted, but he said that one of the final front runners were Boston and Chicago, but he ended up coming here. So
they kept it quiet.
Thank you, Boston. Yeah, they kept it quiet. I was definitely expecting a Lonzo Ball trade. I was like, Lonzo, Chicago. I'm looking at my phone and I'm waiting, but we got something even better. And I can't express it. My jersey's going to come in soon. I'm ready. I'm buying 3 Vucevic basketball cards. I'm going crazy, bro.
Now, was Vooch a top 5 center right now? I'm putting top 5.
He's top 5. He's top 5 of his position. Yeah.
Now is he top 3? Now is he top 3?
No.
Not
he could be 3. Who you got 3?
I thought he was power forward. Power forward.
No, he's a center. He's a center.
He's center. Okay.
So my top 3 is Joel Embiid, Jokic, Bam, Karl Towns, Bam, Vooch. So like Vooch is definitely top 5 though. He's way better.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
He's way better than Drummond, Gobert. Yeah, so like he's definitely top 5. He's definitely top 5. But the Bulls got some groundwork to make up though. Hey, but the Bulls are they're in 10th. Y'all in 10th. So y'all got some groundwork to make up.
You got some work to do because you got
work to do, man. Because like y'all the 10th seed, man.
Hey, we do have some work to do. But obviously we got the addition of Vucevic. We got the addition of Troy Brown Jr. and Daniel Tice. So they're gonna help us out a lot. I expect Troy Brown Jr. to be back in the Patrick Williams. And I expect Denzel Valentine to shift lower down in the rotation.
I forgot about Patrick Williams.
I expect Denzel to shift lower in the rotation. But Al-Farouq Aminu, that young's gonna get played over him. But I wouldn't mind seeing this Bulls team just come up with something. But I'm happy. I love it. Chicago is Chicago. I'm excited to finally watch Chicago basketball. Hopefully we don't blow any more 20+ point leads. But either way, we're here, bro.
We're here.
Oh yeah, Alex, did you wanted to address something? Or someone? What we talked about?
The hater. Oh
yeah.
You guys can hate on us. That's okay. I wanted to address that because. I mean, and some of y'all just don't have a life, okay, bro? But I'm not going to get into anything else. I'm not going to say anything hurtful, but I just wanted to say, if you're hating on us and you're watching this podcast, thank you for the views. We appreciate it because you obviously made it far to watch us at least. So thank you. More views for us, more subs for us. But we appreciate all our supporters. The other dude, I'll say some stuff off camera, but everything else is just
trust the process, man. This is gonna take time.
Exactly. Trust the process. It's hard work.
It takes time.
But I actually wanted to talk about the Daniel Tice deal before this thing ends. But we got Daniel Tice in Chicago. Welcome, Daniel Tice. You're gonna do great backing up Vucevic. I'm a happy Bulls fan, dude. I've been dissatisfied on.
But you shouldn't be that happy though, because you're in 10th. You're in 10th.
Yeah.
Ain't none.
Daniel Tice might not even be.
We'll make it back up. We'll make it. All right. Who's gonna beat us? The Hornets. They don't got LaMelo no more. Okay.
And they just won last night.
They still good. They're still good.
Hey, I'm always rocking.
Didn't they win last night? Okay? Didn't they win last night?
I didn't watch it.
Yep.
They beat Miami. They beat Miami without LaMelo.
That's okay. We're gonna beat Washington. We just gotta catch Russ on an off day or an off month or some shit like that. We're definitely gonna make it up. We gotta be a 7th, 8th seed. I'll be happy as long as we make the playoff. That's our biggest goal right now.
I mean,
that means you guys got to play Philly in the first round.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can play Philly.
Y'all gonna have to play Philly, but the Knicks, they're the 5th seed. New York's the 5th seed. New York cannot drop to 7th.
Julius Randle is amazing. I've expressed this. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, you guys have read my NBA ramble on Julius Randle. This man, I love Julius Randle so much. I love his game.
And you know what's surprising? That the Hornets, they're the 4th seed right now. I didn't even know that. They're the 4th seed, bro. Who expected? Who expected Charlotte to be a 4th seed? Not me. Not me. But hey, but the East is wide open.
Our next topic. All right, we had the trade deadline, but we want to mention one more thing. We want to talk about the Nets game. Now Jeremy said he's not going to tolerate my Blake Griffin slander. I am not slandering Blake Griffin.
Just saying that he's washed. That's slander.
Okay.
Put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on that man's name.
I used to like Blake Griffin in LA. All right, that was my guy.
And you see what he's doing right now. He literally fooled the whole Pistons organization the last 2 years. You see that dunk he did, the alley-oop dunk, bro. Like he fooled the organization, man. Just a minute.
Listen. He is washed. Okay, I don't care. 30 points, still washed. 40, still washed. 50, still washed.
Wait. So here's my question: what makes him washed then?
Why was
he can't dunk? Because he's not doing what he used to do.
Why was he attempting 7 threes a game?
What is washed to you? What's washed? Tell me.
You're not providing the way you were supposed to provide. You weren't battling. Blake Griffin wasn't getting in the paint. He wasn't taking a beating.
Let me hear this right quick. So you mean to tell me that does Blake Griffin want to show effort on a team that's last in the East? Really? Come on. You think so? Look what James Harden. Look.
Want to help him out?
That's not going anywhere.
Look what James Harden was doing back in his final days with Houston. Do you think that he was really trying? Like I saw his effort on the court did not look like James Harden 2 years back. You know what I'm saying? So like Harden gave up on Houston. It's the same thing. What Blake is doing?
People all he wants, bro. Come on.
No, bro. You trying to paint this narrative, bro, that he can't play no more. Like,
what I noticed his first few games this year in Detroit, the man couldn't hold himself up. All right, now all of a sudden the man's sprinting down the court. He couldn't hold himself up. Man was walking with the limp, everything.
Because he was trying to get out. He was trying to get out of Detroit.
Now what is that?
Why didn't you do that years earlier?
Now wasn't that James Harden also? James Harden came in like overweight, fat, and everything. Like, but guess
James
what?
Harden dropped like 40 one night when he was in Houston. Hey.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he fat?
I didn't see Blake to drop 40 though. I didn't see Blake battling.
He can though.
Getting baskets. I saw Blake attempting 7 threes and breaking them all, bro.
He has so many opportunities right now.
He wasn't trying.
He has so many opportunities right now.
I'm about to make a non-slander page on Blake Griffin where we all just don't slander him. Come on. It's gonna be a new Instagram.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's better now than he was with the Clippers because the only thing he could do was dunk. That's the only thing he could do. One dimension. That's why he was getting clamped up in the playoffs. I was trying to tell you that, Alex. Don't nobody want to see just dunks all the time.
I don't either.
And that's what he's doing,
defense, bro. But hey, Blake has some mean blocks. He has some mean dunks. Now, tell me. Blake Griffin isn't shooting any more threes, right? Why did you take so damn many in Detroit?
To get out, duh.
He wanted to get out.
He want to get out. He want to leave. That's what you do.
Detroit had the guys who were able to shoot threes. You had Steve Mikhailuk there. Jeremy Grant could pop a 3 occasionally, all right? But Blake attempting 7?
He wants to get out, man.
Right.
Just a minute, Alex. He wants to get out.
That's part of it, man.
Hey, listen.
Same thing. If I'm trying to get out, I'm doing whatever I can to make sure they trade.
I've made my bold predictions. Those of you who have rocked with the podcast before we were even a podcast know my opinions on Zach LaVine. Well, knew my old opinion on Zach LaVine. I apologize.
Yeah, tell him.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Now look at James Harden. Now James Harden last night he had 44 points and 14 rebounds. The only problem that I have with James Harden right now, plus it's not his fault. It's him playing so many minutes right now, though. That's my only problem, though.
Kyrie just doesn't want to play basketball. It's that simple. KD doesn't play.
He got a family matter, man. He got a family matter. It's personal.
Family matter.
He's about to have a kid.
He's about to have a kid. Kyrie birthday was like 2 days ago.
He's about to have a kid. He's about to have a kid.
Don't play with that.
That's family stuff.
But the only problem that I have so far with Harden is that like he's playing right now for the season. He is playing 39 minutes right now. That's a little too much right now, but
he can do it though. He can do it.
He can do it though.
And they're winning him playing, and they're winning for him playing all those minutes. So
I know.
Hey, but the Nets are a team to like not touch. All right, don't poke that bear. All right,
even he said that I am the MVP right now. Which I mean, I don't blame him. He might as well win MVP.
My boys Jokic and Embiid. I'm not gonna.
It's I'm like. Joel Embiid is still out for another 2 weeks, and
it's gonna be a close race, bro. Shout out to Jokic.
And his case might go on down because he's out. So
it's gonna be a shocker to see that MVP trophy, though. But I mean, like it's gonna be a shocker. Plus LeBron, he's probably out too. Well,
casuals.
Like LeBron's out for like a good month. So,
speaking of that, let's close out the episode on the Lakers, all right, with Bron and AGB. Now let's talk about that.
They're gonna struggle, man.
Do it to me. How y'all feel?
They're gonna struggle, man.
They should have made some trades during the trade deadline by getting maybe Drummond, or I heard they was gonna trade Schroeder and them for Kyle Lowry, but I'm glad they didn't, because
they didn't want to give up what's his face, THT, Taylor Horton Tucker.
They didn't want to give him up.
They also wanted to give up Montrezl Harrell too, so like they were desperate, but they didn't make not a single move.
I've been watching these Laker games lately, and they're struggling without LeBron. There is certain points where, as a basketball fan, people have to realize like they need a LeBron there for that play. They need an AD to grab that defensive rebound. They need an AD to grab that rebound. If LeBron was there, he would have made that clutch basket. People just got to realize LeBron has that impact. AD has that impact, right? You take your 2-star players out. What are you? A G League team. That's it.
They kind of remind me. They kind of remind me of the 2019 Lakers team.
Yeah,
when it was just LeBron there, and
they were the 4th seed also before. But
I think they're better though. I think they're gonna. I mean, I see they broke their 4-game losing streak last night
against the Cavs.
So they're gonna win some games. They're gonna make the playoffs, but
it's gonna be a struggle.
I think they might go down a little bit.
They broke it against the Cavs, bro. Let's be honest. Who's watching Cavs basketball?
But the Cavs were playing good earlier this year. The Cavs was pretty good.
But here's the thing, though.
I watched those games. The only recent Cavs game I saw was against the Bulls, and that's when they put the clamps on that.
Plus, the thing also is that if the season were to end right now, they would face Denver in the first round. So I mean, Denver got Aaron Gordon and Jokic is playing like an MVP, which it always has. Then Jamal Murray stepping it up too. So first round upset,
with
probably
the Lakers,
not, but it's going to be interesting.
For me, what I wanted to see was when they got Dennis Schroeder. I honestly wanted to see them keep Avery Bradley and not let him go to Miami, just for that defense, because that defense was going to help him out a lot. It was really going to help him out.
That just make us appreciate what Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee did last season, because they need them now. They need them now, because they should have kept them.
You need those guys off the bench, because look at Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol isn't the Marc Gasol he was in the finals.
They are regretting that, Mark.
He wasn't Marc Gasol who beat LeBron.
So the question is, are the 2020 Lakers better than this 2021 Lakers team?
The 2020 Lakers,
I mean, for me, it's too early to decide, bro, because they obviously have the injuries, but I want to see when they get to the playoffs.
They're better. I think they're better now because they have more options. Because last season was the question. Whenever LeBron AD is off the court, who's gonna pick up? Like, was it gonna be Kuz or Caruso? And that was it. Now they have Schroeder. Then they got THT. Then they got more options now.
Now, if they kept Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee, it'd be much better for them, at least in my opinion. If they kept at least one of them, they could have let the other one walk. But for me, if they kept Dwight, we've seen what Dwight is doing in Philly now with them beat out. If they kept Dwight Howard and they didn't get Marc Gasol, they would have been much better off on both ends of the court, especially on the offensive end, because Dwight can get you a bucket. We've seen him get buckets for Philly. So the organization, man. I hope LeBron and AD come back, and they obviously weren't playing that well. But when they come back, they're obviously going to be a team to watch.
Yeah, it was. But LeBron, he needed this. He resting right now, so he needed it because he played every game before he got hurt.
Hey, they got to realize. They got to realize who that man is. That's LeBron James right there. Okay. Hey, y'all might not like him, y'all might hate him, but hey, that's a fucking king. All right, I'm talking to all you fans out there, all you LeBron haters.
That's LeBron James.
LeBron James, dude.
Appreciate what you got.
Exactly, just for real, appreciate him. That's all we can do.
Because once he retires, that's
it, man.
It's over. It's a new era. Then you guys are gonna start hating on the Lukas and the Giannis's in the league and the Kawhis. So
who's gonna be the face? That's gonna be the question. Who's gonna be the face after LeBron retires?
Bro. Like the league right now, in
good hands.
It's in great hands right now. Yeah. Because once LeBron leaves,
we're
Giannis,
getting new talent every year. Come on, we're all this talent that's coming in.
I just want to say this though.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to say this though. But
appreciate greatness. Every time, and this is for people out there who are just the casual NBA fan watching basketball. If you're scrolling through games and you see LeBron, take the opportunity and watch LeBron James. Take the opportunity and watch Steph Curry. Because some people sleep on Curry and don't watch his game and they don't realize how good he is. Every time I get a chance to watch a Warriors game, I want to see Steph Curry out on the court because it's Steph. LeBron is LeBron.
LeBron James.
It's amazing.
I appreciate you gotta appreciate these players, man. You can't be hating on these players.
No, you can't be hating on.
But I just want to say this though. Casual thought that this Nets team was gonna work.
Yeah, casuals thought that the Nets team was going to work. Guess what? They're working.
They're in fluid motion too. All right.
Yep.
Imagine when KD comes back from his injury, then Kyrie's gonna want to play basketball again. Oh, and Blake there too. Okay.
DeAndre Jordan. Claxton, Joe Harris. Hey, Bruce.
Bro, I wanted to get some more on Blake and DeAndre action. I wanted to see with James Harden and Kyrie. I wanted to see more lobs being thrown from them. I wanted to see lobs
it's gonna be some
back
lobs,
together.
Man.
I wanted to see Blake dunking on somebody like he dunked. Who was it? Was it on Kendrick Perkins when they pushed him, or was it on Mozgov when DeAndre Jordan pushed him? I remember he dunked on one of them. DeAndre Jordan came in there and hyped Blake up. I was like, okay. I was like, shit.
Can't wait. Yeah.
That's that.
Now, who knows?
Who knows? But I guess we're gonna end off the episode right here. Yeah. It was a great one. If y'all made it this far, comment put it in the comment section below. I don't know, put I made it this far or something like that. we'll give you a shout out next video. But
then watch that hater just come back and say
watch that hater come back and say that if you're the hater out there and you watch us, thank you for the view. We appreciate it. It's one view, but one view goes a long way. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
To all our supporters out there, we thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's still a process, just editing this video and working on them like we are right now. So we love every single one of you guys. You guys got any questions, any basketball topics, send it to our Instagram at Nothing But Net Podcast. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. But I'm Criminal Hoops.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Dree.
And we are out, y'all. Peace.